Hey up, welcome back. Today we're going to take a look at the Ryobi scroll saw. Got a piece of wood, I'm just going to do a bit of a drawing on it, ready for cutting out. We'll get set up. Right, here we have it. It's all made out of cast aluminium. Got your inspection lights. Fairly nice, rugged machine. Now, it does come with this stop on here, but I removed it because it will just get in the way. Then there's a little air, whatever it is, here that shoves air out of here to keep your workpiece a bit cleaner. That is adjustable, obviously up and down. If you look here, it does take two types of blades. You've got your basic standard one, what fits in. I don't know if you can see, there's a groove there and one on side as well, so you can either have it cut in this way or towards you. That's the same sort of grooves in there as well. So, or comes with these attachments. Well, these are not the ones that came with it. I had to buy separate ones because they were missing from this. These are a twisted blade, so these allow you to cut in any direction. And then same thing, if you look down there, there's a little, I don't know if you can see it, that little loop. It is a bit fiddly. There we go, got that on there. And then just trying to do it one-handed is a bit, especially left-handed when I'm not left-handed. But that's in there now, so I'll just tension it up a bit. Tensioner it back, not put too much on it. Sounds about right. And then that stop just clicks in. If you move down here, we've got speed control, obviously your on off buttons, so low power, like I say, work lights, and if we just speed it up a little bit, also you've got your extraction there, and obviously you can tilt your table. I think that, yeah, that goes to 45 degrees. If you watched my other video, I did a review on this. I'll just show you. This does actually fit on there as well. So that's your extraction unit sorted. Put that there. We'll just get set up, have a bit closer view, then we'll get cutting this out. Let you see how it works. Bear with me, I'll get camera set up. Right, I'm not going to have the extraction fan on. It just be a bit quieter for recording. So we'll just start off on the slow setting. You can still hear what I'm doing. This is, I think, so let me have a look. Yeah, this is 6mm MDF. So see how it goes. In fact, I'll just adjust this little blower. Trying not to get it in way at camera. I think I need to speed it up a little bit. Now, as you can see, that is actually working. It's blowing all dust away from it. Like I said, this is a blade that you can cut in any direction, which is very handy for doing stuff like this. I think I need to speed it up a little bit though. Right. So there we go. Yeah, my hands are not very steady. I've got it a little bit wavy, but it's not bad. I find the other blades, which are just a straight blade, you do tend to get a better cut on straight work, but you're having to rotate your workpiece all the way around. I'll just swap blade over now, and I'll do next letter with one of the other blades, and you can see like how that one works as well. Right, just changed blade over. I will say you need to have it so your teeth are cutting on the downstroke, otherwise it just keeps wanting to lift your workpiece up. These blades are handy because they, you know, if you need to cut out on the inside of something without actually getting a cut through, you can drill a little hole and these will fit through, and then you can cut out inside, and it's a lot easier to do it with one of these than this one. Obviously you're going to struggle to fit that through, but it's also a lot harder to fit these blades into these, so that's just something to bear in mind. But we'll start with this one and see. We'll go on low speed again, see how this one performs. Just lower that down a little bit, just speed it up a touch. You'll also notice you get a much smaller cutting line when you're using this blade as well. It is there's slightly more skill involved. Obviously you can't go straight into corners with this one. As you can see, I went a little bit off at line there, but never mind. I'll just go and touch up in this corner now. Does make it a bit more awkward using this blade than it does with the other blade, but you get a much nicer cut. It's more detailed, it just takes longer. Right, as you can see, just zoom you out a little bit. So you get a much nicer cut from that blade, but it just takes a lot longer, and well, as you saw, you can't just go round it like I did with that one. You have to come back and cut extra little bits out of it. So basically this is what I did to make these. Now that little 18-volt one, yeah, that was incredibly tricky. So we'll just stick you on time lapse just to finish this off, and then we'll wrap this video up. Right, so it's the final one cut out. Use the twisted blade for this one. Like I say, it is a lot quicker. Does leave it a bit furry on back. Overall, once everything's painted up, they should look quite nice. Still got a lot more to do, so, but yeah, there we go. Right, there we go. Hope you enjoyed that. It cleared any questions that you might be thinking of if you're on about getting one. Very useful tool to have, especially when you can make your own sort of 3D signs, which is most of what I use it for. Hopefully the sound will have been better on this video. I've trekked myself to a new mic, even though I had to film the first bit again because somehow I turned it off while I was fitting it. Didn't realise. But anyway, hopefully from now on the sound should be much better. Thanks for watching anyway. If you don't mind subscribing, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.